This video is about why I decided to sell the NuCanoe Flint and get the Unlimited. I want to get it straight right off the bat. I love the Flint. It was my second one. I bought one, I sold it, I missed it, I bought another one. So there's absolutely, in my mind, nothing wrong with the NuCanoe Flint. The boat's extremely stable for 11 foot 3 inches. I believe it's 33 or 34 inches wide. It's got a great hull. It paddles so easy. I mean, it's an incredibly good paddling boat. It's fairly roomy inside, which I'll get to in a minute. It drains well. It floats high off the water. It's not a wet ride. It's a great kayak, it really is, and at $1,000 I think it's as good as anything on the market anywhere close to its price range and its size class. That being said, I am going to, like I say, get rid of it. I've got it up for sale now. I haven't had much interest in it. Everybody wants to steal it, but it is one I'm going to get rid of. In place, I'm going to use the Unlimited. And the whole reason comes down to one thing: room. The floor space in the Flint, because it's a foot and 3 or 4 inches shorter and 8 inches narrower, the floor space is quite a bit more limited. I've decided I want to get into catfishing, and to do that, I find the tackle to be bigger, and I'm going to need a bait bucket and things like that, where I used to go out and just cast for white bass or maybe drift a little bit with a finesse rig for some largemouth bass. I didn't need near as much tackle. I had no interest in keeping them. Didn't need live bait. Didn't have to carry all the hooks and sinkers. I could carry all my tackle in one small Plano box and a couple of spinning rods, and I was set. And for that, the Flint's perfect. Plus, like I say, I know I already said it, but it just paddles so good. You can do 5-6 miles out there on the lake in a day with that Flint and really never even notice it. This is my Flint. I've got it sitting over here next to the Unlimited. And I think I'm gonna move the tripod just a little bit. I think where it's setting, you can get a pretty good idea of the size differences. You can see that lengthwise, I mean, they're not that far off. I mean, one of them, I believe the Unlimited's 12.6. I believe the Flint's 11.3. So you got 15 inches of difference there in the length, which is you know, I mean, it's significant, but it's not like you would think. What I'm going to do, though, I'm going to stand up the Flint. And that shows the difference. Right there, you can see the amazing difference in the width. The Flint, like I said, I believe is 33, and the Unlimited is 41. That Unlimited is incredible on the water. I mean, I thought the Flint was stable, which it is, but I had no idea what max stability was until I got on the Unlimited. That being said, the stability on the Unlimited, I've not tested the secondary stability. I barely got it to tip any for the primary stability. The Flint is, some people think it's a little bit tippy, and it is if you're talking about the initial primary stability of it. It is just a little bit tippy until you start to kind of brace up against that secondary stability, and then it just locks up. It is a phenomenal boat. I have a couple of times kind of lost my focus on what I was doing when I was in the Flint, leaned over too far, reached out too far, tried to pick something up out of the water, and I feel it tip. I have never taken it to the point where I flipped it. I've always, as I felt it tip, it would start to brace up. I would lean back in, correct, and be fine. I fell out of it one time. That was me, and the canoe didn't flip, didn't even get, the kayak, I mean, didn't even get close. I just was getting in it and basically stepped right over it and right out into the water. It was kind of funny, but it had nothing to do with the kayak. Anyway, like I say, you notice there's a real similar profile other than the size, but the shapes of these are very similar. I believe they based a lot of the Unlimited on the great qualities of the Flint. So if you're looking for a smaller boat, a less expensive boat, a lot easier boat to to carry because it's 63 pounds instead of 84. So if you're looking for that, the Flint is an amazing boat. Don't be put off at all by the size. I believe this boat will stack up against a lot of 12-foot other brands, especially the ones that you would find like at Academy Sports or Walmart or Sam's or somewhere like that. I'm not basing that on personal experience. I'm just basing it on reviews I've read and looking at their designs, and I just believe that the Flint is in a completely different league than other budget boats. I hope this helps somebody a little bit. It's short, it's fast. I'm just trying to practice my videos, get them up there. Let me know what you think, and I'll be back. I'm going to try to get back out on the water in the next day or two and do a little bit of fishing. Anyway, I sure appreciate you guys watching my videos.